Okay, so we're getting our ATIS here at Riverside. We're going to go ahead and get our clearance here.
Clearance delivery Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra IFR to downtown, ready to copy.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is cleared to downtown airport as filed. Takeoff runway 1 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.85 squawk 0206.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra cleared to downtown airport as filed. Takeoff runway 1 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 119.85 squawk 0206.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.7 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Okay, so we're in the working title CJ4. We're doing some break-in flights, getting comfortable and familiar with everything. I'm going to do a short flight up to Kansas City downtown. Hopefully we'll be trouble-free. See what we can do. All right, so we've been given our clearance. We're going to get right to it here. Let's get those brakes off.
Ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra with Quebec ready to taxi IFR.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to and hold short of runway 1 left by taxiway Charlie cross runway 19 right Bravo cross runway 1 right hotel. Contact tower on 120.3 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 1 left via taxiway Charlie cross runway 19 right Bravo cross runway 1 right hotel Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Well, they're going to take us a long way around. That's all right. All right, so the last couple of weeks been trying to get this aircraft off the ground, all its capabilities. The working title mod is really nice. I've had a couple of successful flights. And a few crashes. I don't know what was going on there. I'm trying to get this video going, and about 3 crashes the desktop. Actually, the sim crashed. So anyway, we'll hope for the best. I did a reboot and try to get this little movie uploaded. So it's a sweet little aircraft. We'll citation CJ4. Fun little flyer. It's a non-auto throttle aircraft, so that's not too bad. There are a few little things that are different about it. If I can call them to mind as we're going, I'll shout them out. One thing I know, you cannot exceed 250 knots below 8,000 feet. You'll get a red line overspeed, so hold your speed back, clear 8,000, and off you go. I do struggle with the slight crosswind landings with it. It gets over the runway, around the runway pretty good. A little difficult to maintain. Getting better at it. You definitely got to roll your ailerons into the wind. Set us a flap. And I will not forget the pitot heat this time. Transponder should be on. We'll go ahead and give our co-pilot radio here. Clear that menu out. So me and Captain Ed were flying multiplayer there, so we kicked on the nameplates there, and I accidentally left them on. It's amazing how when you don't have them on, you don't hardly see anybody, unless you're on radar or something. But anyway, it's really neat to see that many people flying around. Speaking of radar, I like to put terrain radar on the PFD, and I like to put weather radar on the MFD. Whoop! Run this $12 million jet into the grass.
Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra at runway 1 left, ready for departure IFR to downtown.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra altimeter 30.03 wind 048 at 12. Cleared for takeoff runway 1 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 1 left, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Yellow. Yeah. Okay, no. Never mind. Okay, no. Alright, I'll try to edit that out. Alright, so cleared for takeoff. Go ahead and start the clock. Don't forget. Sink that heading bug. Let's go ahead and see if I can move this one up. There we go. Two good engines. Full power. Airspeed's alive. Rough. Gear up. Flaps up. Yaw dampers on. Level change, nav mode, climb power.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Tulsa departure Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is at 2,000 feet, climbing 9,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Tulsa departure altimeter 30.04 continue as planned.
Good little hand fly. What it is, but when I roll that heading bug to the right, it drops that altitude bug. It's okay. All right, climb at 200. Downtown Tulsa. Kansas City, here we come. Now this is just a really smart, nice little old jet. The avionics are absolutely wonderful. Hats off to them over there at Working Title. This one's a really nice aircraft with the flight dynamics mod and everything. Let's take this to our favorite. 1,000 to go.
128.8 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Mr. Co-pilot's on it.
City Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 9,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kansas City Center altimeter 30.04 continue to burn as planned. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra climb and maintain 15,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Filch mode. 15.
Sierra contact Tulsa departure on 119.85. Good day.
Going to 119.85 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Tulsa
15 in the
departure,
box.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is passing 9,600 feet, climbing 15,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Tulsa departure altimeter 30.04 continue to run as planned. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra contact Kansas City Center on
10,000 and landing lights come down. We'll just hold our speed right here. 30.
Kansas City Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is passing 11,400 feet, climbing
Should get
15,000 feet.
somewhere around 1997.
Kansas City Center altimeter 30.04 continue to burn as planned.
Gets busy trying to handle those comms, I'll tell you. Still hand flying.
Altitude.
1,000 to go. Let's get another step up.
Kansas City Center Skywest 3124 is at flight level 370, descending 10,000 feet. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra climb and maintain flight level 200. Skywest 3124 Kansas City Center continue as planned.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
$200 in the box. Shouldn't take too long to get there. We're expecting runway 01. Keeping that climb detent, just getting familiar with everything. This is a non-auto throttle aircraft. It's all done by hand. Speed management is your main focus.
Altitude.
1,000 to go. The avionics, this thing will pretty well fly itself. It's got a working VNAV. Of course, everybody out there that's been flying it knows all that. But if you haven't checked this out, it's worth looking at. Had a lot of fun with it. All right, let's get on autopilot. 20,000 for our cruise. We'll get her sped up. Captain Ed gets mad at me when I run these engines out full. So what we'll do is back her down. So she'll fly right there. And we can get over here, get on some information here. It's going to be a visual. We're on the Jayhawk. All right. $12,000 at J.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Kansas City Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra flight level 200.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Kansas City Center, continue to VLAN as planned. Kansas City Center, American 1371 is passing flight level 350, descending 10,000 feet. American 1371 Kansas City Center, continue as planned.
Alright, don't know what to expect on the visual as they bring us in. So we'll learn. All right.
Southwest 3370, contact Kansas City Center on 128.8. Good day.
Going to 128.8 Southwest 3370.
Three 3016 there. Okay.
Kansas City Center Southwest 820 is passing flight level 350, descending 10,000 feet.
Southwest 820 Kansas City Center, continue as planned.
Yep, we got some cleanup to do here. Let's see, runway 01, 747, so we'll go 1,000. Yes, there it is. 797, okay.
Southwest 820, contact Kansas City Center on 120.2. Good day.
We're gonna go 12,000 to Who's.
Going to 120.2 Southwest 820.
Unless they tell us different. Okay, well, we'll be long. Look at outside here in flight. The CJ4's got those tall windows, so they're real distinct looking. Most of the Citation jets have that. It's kind of funny looking, but after you get in one and fly it, it's like, okay, I'll take it. But they got great visibility when you're sitting in here, the high windows and everything. The wings right there, real easy to see. Being a light aircraft, we do get a lot of motion with the thing, and I say it's real fun in light crosswinds on the runway, let me tell you. Have not mastered that yet. Got a real nice interior back there. Looks like we can sit 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. I need to capture some through the lens video. So this is pretty much how I like to fly it. I like my Navigraph charts over here. I got my Skyfer sim pad. It's good for all kinds of stuff. Map, airports, weather. Bring in PDF files, flight plans, notes. We can do notes. Scribble. Well, that's good. Nope, this type, I guess. Comms, ILS's, weather. There's the MEDAR at KMKC, our destination. So we can look ahead and see what's going on. 340 at 3, not bad. We should be able to handle that. Altimeter's 3016, visibility 10 miles. Comms, runways. Let's see. We'll have enough runway to stop. 6,829 feet. That should be fine. So this is a light business jet. They're really fun to fly in the simulator. They're quick, agile, and like I say, they've got this one in particular has pretty much pretty outstanding avionics. I hope they stick with it and knock it on out of the park. Hoping the Honda Jet will be as impressive as I build up my business jet fleet. And I'm waiting on Milviz Cessna 310. I'll be jumping on that. There's our top of descent coming in right there. Should be getting a descent. Haven't read up on chart displays yet. I'm not quite sure how to do it. It might be something you have to load in. I don't know. As long as we got this over here and this right here, we're okay. So I've got the Bravo throttle quadrant, and one of the axis thrust reverse wires has given me some trouble and finally kind of quit. I was able to probe in there and make contact with the wire and get it to work, and then it immediately quit. So it's going to have to be a tear down and go in there and resolder it or something. And then I found out on the forums that is an issue. And so my CRJ is out of service because I run axis and nose on that, and it requires that particular throttle axis be working. Well, the throttle part works, it's just the reverser. Now on this particular plane, since all that happened, of course what I did is, instead I'm using slot 2 and 4 for the throttles. So what I decided to do is I run the black prop levers that have the toga button on it, and then the way the thrust reverse works, well, this one doesn't, I'm talking about the longitude, I'm sorry. So what happens is you could pull up on the thrust reverse levers and that opens the clamshells, but there's no power to the engines until you pull back into retard or past the indention detent. So it's really cool because you can pull the clamshells out and it won't do anything until you pull back into detent, get your thrust reverse. You just come out of the detent and then the clamshells stay open until you drop them, which I've seen many an aircraft do it that way. So that was kind of neat. Kind of makes things a little different per jet that you're flying with thrust reverse. So I'll just keep it that way. The only thing is there's only toggle thrust reverser, so one will do both engines, but you can assign both thrust reversers on that line, so you can pop either one and it'll do both. So you know who uses one thrust reverse, so you just pop them both up and pull her back, and when you're done, push it forward, get off the runway, bring your flaps up, close your clamshells, blah blah blah. It's really cool. So I'm really looking forward to the Cessna 310. Back in the day, my brother and my dad owned one while he was building his instrument hours. That would have been back in the late 80s. And what I've seen on this 310 that's coming is going to be just mind-blowing because it wears, and you're gonna be watching everything because you can pop a breaker or a fuse, or you know, you can overheat a cylinder. You have to fly it right. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be real challenging. And so I've been jumping on YouTube watching a bunch of Cessna 310 pilots. Looks like a lot of fun. Of course, it'll be a lot slower than these, but you know, it's got its purpose. It'll be just fun for that kind of experience. Traffic on. Should be getting a descent here anytime, people. There it goes.
9,000 feet. American 1371, contact Kansas City Center on 123.8. Good day.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
123.8 American 1371.
We got the VNet profile set up, but we're going to follow ATC. 9,000 boxed. Just monitor speed. Getting into 18,000. We'll jump back over here and get our .3016. Set. Never did go to standard, but that's all right. This is a real cool approach right over downtown. I've been down there working, and a lot of times the little GA aircraft come in real low, and it's really cool. And I flew this one time there with the Piper. Really a lot of fun. So the only little issue I'm having is when I roll the heading bug right, I drop the altimeter bug. So the only thing it could be would be an axis and O's. So I need to go and investigate that. I don't have anything conflicting.
X-Ray Golf Sierra, contact Kansas City Center on 123.8. Good day.
Going to 123.8 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Kansas City Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is at 12,300 feet, descending 9,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, Kansas City Center, altimeter 30.13, continue to jog as planned.
Comes our next waypoint. The automation in these aircraft are just so incredible.
Altitude.
1,000 to go. So I brought the VR controllers in a little bit too and been playing around with them. Don't know if I'm ready to make the transition. I kind of got used to the mouse. It's a little bit awkward with the controllers. There we got some traffic showing. Kansas City, here we come. So in order to bring a flight plan into the pad here, you have to save it.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 1 approach.
Heading mode.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 1 approach. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, we're at their mercy.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra descend and maintain 2,700 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,700 feet. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
$2,700 set. Monitor speed. Do a little braking here. We're at this point. I try to turn off the flight director and I've had no success. I've got a sync button on the yoke. I don't know if that's doing any good. A little bit of braking. No promises on this approach. I'm just going to try to keep us alive. You can see them lift out there. It lifts on the top and bottom. And then when we land, we go full braking and it brings up the lift up. Spoilers.
Altitude.
$2,700. Monitor speed.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra contact Kansas City approach at 118.4. Good day.
Going to 118.4 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Kansas City approach. Cessna Alpha
Slowing
Sierra
her down.
X-ray Golf Sierra 2,700 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Kansas City approach altimeter 30.15. Continue as planned.
Makes me nervous when they say we're going to vector and then continue as planned. What we'll do is we'll go direct.
Kansas City approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra requesting vector to next waypoint.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, turn right, heading 140.
See, I don't get that.
Turn right heading 140 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I don't like these visual approaches. Just better get a landing light on, huh? There's downtown. Woohoo! Gonna come in right over top of it. So I assume if they say stay on the heading and then resume as planned, I got to come back to the course line. Maybe that was just a traffic deviation. I do not know, but I know if we don't do something like call in and ask for the vector, we will go 30, 40 miles past it. Standing by to punch the nav mode. We'll just go on in and land and see what they say.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra Airport is at your 9 o'clock, 12 miles. Maintain present heading and altitude report runway in sight.
Maintain present heading and altitude Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Well, we can't do that. We've got to go to
Sierra
nav.
have the runway in sight.
I do not. It's way over there.
X-Ray Golf Sierra, you are 12 miles southwest of downtown. Turn left heading 060. Contact downtown tower on 133.3.
Turn left heading 060. Tower on 133.3 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Downtown Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 12 miles southwest inbound visual runway 1 approach.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra downtown tower. Altimeter tree 0.14004.10. Cleared visual runway 1 approach.
Now let's get some
Cleared
flaps.
visual runway 1 approach Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Altitude.
First flap in. Should give us a direct line on that runway. All we got to do is put her in the slot. Downtown Kansas City really, really looks good. Let's drop those gear. Get that flap down. if it'll do it. Put her to VNAV here. She's trying to drop. Won't do it. We got to descend it ourselves. All right.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra wind 339er is 5. Cleared to land runway 1.
Cleared to land runway 1 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
There it is.
Autopilot.
Autopilot away. Whoa! Big time. Trim differential. So whenever the autopilot kicks off, yaw damper goes away too. So that's fine. We'll take it off.
Altitude.
So when I'm out here working, I'm right in this area, right in here. So they come right over top of my head. It's really awesome. A little low. Matter of fact, I could. This is so true to life. I can tell where I go in at. I cross that bridge right there. Actually, the second bridge. Watch what I'm doing here. Then I'll make that hairpin turn right there. Ah, that's cool. That is so cool. A little low. Oh, land, baby.
Nice landing. I'm impressed.
Haha.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra exit runway when able.
Don't just stop on the runway.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er for Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Downtown ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra request taxi to parking.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra taxi
Nice.
to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta cross runway 21 Delta Alpha cross runway 21 Alpha cross runway 1 Alpha Echo Charlie.
Ooh. Glad we got blue taxi lines.
To general aviation parking via taxiway Delta cross runway 21 Delta Alpha cross runway 21 Alpha cross runway 1 Alpha Echo Charlie Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Yeah. What he said. I say she's a touch squirrely on that center line. Not quite sure how to take care of that. Coming off autopilot, that trim was dangerous. This is how I like to fly them, cold and dark to cold and dark, even though I did jump in the start up there and bypass that to get going. Kind of keep the video time down. Looks like we got us a working CJ4 now. Take us way over there, aren't they? Long Texan. So I'm just at idle. I've just been at idle. That's the toe brakes here and there, and just taxis right along. Behaves real well in taxi. Looks clear. But that is a cool approach, and they've got downtown Kansas City nailed. Need to get my Piper out and just fly around there, trace the roads I know, and so, like I said, I do a lot of work on that northwest side there downtown. I got to take a big old truck down through there. Coming out there on Friday, my ramp to get back on the main road was closed, so I had to do a little detour down some real skinny little ways with cars coming the other way, and I had to dominate the whole road. I had no choice. I wasn't going to try to find another way out of there because there's a lot of low overpasses and stuff, and I don't want to get down the wrong road there. They're going to bring us to the hangar. Oh-ho. They could have just had me turn left. Avoided all that, and I've been parked by now. So I don't even know how to start this thing up, to tell you the truth. I've watched a couple of tutorials, but I haven't worked through the cold and dark startup yet, but I will. I want to make sure the aircraft is flyable and manageable and does what I want it to do and goes in the direction I'll tell it to go. Go ahead and kill that taxi light. There's just a spot. I don't see no marshalers. Close to the fuel truck. Top off for our next flight out of here. Yeah, there'll be a marshaler down there. All right. Wow, we could have just been right over there. Wow. Oh well. Yeah, well, look at that. We could have come off right there, turn left, and been right here. What were they thinking? Maybe there's a flow to side of the runway you taxi on for in and outbound. Ooh, bet you thought I was going to hit him, huh? Brake set. I do know how to shut him down, I think. Oh, here we go. Oh, how cool. Cool. Got some reading to do. Okay. That was a lot of fun. Finally, got the CJ4 rolling. Just a couple little things to work on with it. I've got the longitude done. It's absolutely wonderful to fly. Why are our lights still on? That's why. I think that would kill everything. Okay. All right. See you next time.